The following audio may contain the personal testimonials of some independent OPTAVIA coaches or clients of OPTAVIA. The results relayed in these messages are based on the unique experiences of the participants, and we cannot guarantee like or similar outcomes. While you may be inspired by these accounts, please note that any stories of success have not been verified, and your individual path to healthy living and weight loss will vary. As always, it is our recommendation that you consult with a healthcare provider before starting a weight loss program. In addition, this audio may contain income or earnings representations of some independent OPTAVIA coaches. OPTAVIA makes no guarantee of financial success. Success with OPTAVIA results from successful sales efforts, which requires hard work, diligence, skill, persistence, competence, and leadership. Please see the OPTAVIA income disclosure statement for statistics on actual earnings of coaches under the U.S. compensation plan, which differs from the international compensation plan. Yours in health, the OPTAVIA team.
All right, well, welcome OPTAVIA. My name is Susan LaBelle, and welcome to our Inspiring Stories of Transformation. I am an independent certified health coach, and I am so honored to be here with you tonight in a time where the world has changed. It's changing by the day, it's changing by the minute. I am so honored that you're taking some time out of your life to just come and be with us in community. And I want to share a piece of my story. And what I remember when I discovered OPTAVIA, when I reached out for help, I thought if I lost 35 pounds, my life would change. And in many ways it did, because what I found was a community. I found a way to serve people. I found options for personal growth. I found new shifts in my mindset of things that, that had plagued me for decades prior to that. And I was really seeking that. Now, these people in the middle, these are my heartbeat. This is my family. And I actually said, yes to coaching. When my kids were 1 and 3, I worked outside of the house as a dental hygienist. And so it wasn't like I had time, but in my heart, I really knew how great I felt, and that if I can make a difference in one person's life, if one person could feel as good as I, would that be worth it? It was kind of the question I asked myself, and the answer was a resounding yeah, it would be worth it, because I wanted other people to feel as amazing and have access to this community and have access to growth and to be able to change and impact their life if they so choose. I didn't want to be a barrier to them. So if I could make a difference in one person, that was my yes. And so fast forward, a few years later, where I still was juggling all of that, but I know the world has changed, but my world changed in a moment. And maybe you've had an instant like this in your life where something really pivotal happens. And I remember my son he was really sick. He was 5 years old. He had been in the hospital pretty much off and on for 3 months. The doctors had no idea. He was down to 24 pounds. And I can remember in that moment feeling like my life was shambled, right? And my dentist called that I worked for, and he said, you have to come to work. You've got to, I need you. You don't have any more time off. And I realized how dependent I was on how the things in my life would go a certain way, how dependent I was on a paycheck, how someone else had so much control over my time. And I made a fundamental choice then that never again. And that I'm so grateful for that decision 8 years ago. But I know for some of you, you're here tonight because, for all of us, our lives are changing, and you're looking wanting to make some really fundamental decision changes moving forward, because you're realizing how much maybe of expectations of things you thought would go a certain way are not showing up that way. And so we are honored to have you here with us as we look at our health and we look at our life, because our desire is to create lifelong transformation for people, those that so choose, one healthy habit at a time. And a little bit about our story and our credibility is that our story, we've been around for almost 40 years. Okay. Our coaching community is so committed to providing service to people, right? To give them this lifelong transformation, this predictable transformation. I want to tell you about this guy over here on the right. We call him Dr. A because he's really that cool. He's just chill and so fun and so relatable. But he is the man that led the way. He was one of the first board certified critical care physicians in the United States. And he just got sick of doing sick care and wanted to really be part of healthcare. And so he paved the way and was a visionary and gave all of us an opportunity, to join that mission, to not only create health in America, but as we've expanded into other parts of the world. And we're partnered with a great company that has a lot of accolades, like, Forbes and giving us like one of the most trustworthy companies. And we're publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. And we've, our corporate headquarters over here on the left is in Baltimore, Maryland. So, our worldwide headquarters are here. All of our fuelings are manufactured in the United States. And we truly are a unique company where we have a strong corporate partnership, but with our field-led leaders. And we're very much a field-led company with great communication, with our overall desire to help transform people and the world, through healthy habits, through healthy body, mind, and finances. And so here's what's, I thought these slides a week ago and a lot's changed. I want to speak to, we know there's a health epidemic, okay? Here's what's going on in the world, statistic-wise, a week ago, that worldwide obesity has nearly tripled since 1975. Most of the world's population live in countries where overweight and obesity kills more people than underweight. I think sometimes we don't realize that we've exported our obesity, our habits, to other parts of the country. And OPTAVIA wants to play a role in being able to reverse and help in that. Now, what's going on is exposing our health epidemic, right, in the world. Like that we have put not everyone, but some of us are at risk because of choices maybe we've made. And we can fundamentally make a change right now and take personal responsibility and move forward. And I love that. And I hope you're empowered by that tonight, that you can make a change right now. And then the American statistics is that almost a third of our adults with their partners, 31% report that money is a major source of conflict in their relationship. And I know that to be true from my husband and I. And I'm so grateful that OPTAVIA came into our family when it did. Now, 69% of workers were stressed over their finances, with fully 72% admitting to worrying about their personal finances at work. These are people that are working. You guys, our financial epidemic is being exposed right now. How many people are living this close to the line? One paycheck away. And so if what you're hearing right now, I have goosebumps, someone in your life needs to hear this message, because what we have is an incredible opportunity to take care of ourselves, our health, and to help people, create financial opportunity if they so choose. Now, there's no guarantees. I'm just saying, like, we've got an incredible vehicle for those that are looking. And we've got a system. We've got a structure. We've got something that's tried and true. Now there's 4 components to our system. Now we've got the independent health coach, you've got a coach, you've got that one-on-one support. We've got our transformational system that's going to support you through your process of creating health and long-term well-being. And we've got a community. Welcome for being here. We love our community. It is a positive, forward thinking, personal responsibility community that I love being part of, and I've never been so proud to be part of. And then our OPTAVIA fuelings that are tools to support our decision to stay healthy long term, with nutritional programs to support people with all health goals. And being that we've got a duplicatable system that we can utilize and we can teach other people to utilize, makes it extremely powerful, extremely, extremely powerful. So I want to first introduce my friend, Christina Healy. She too is a certified health coach with OPTAVIA, but just to share her story of transformation. She said yes to herself and has said yes to helping others. And so, Christina, I'd love for you just to come on from the heart, share a little bit about what it's been like to kind of take this journey and where you are today.
Sure. Thanks, Susan. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to share, and I'm honored to be here tonight. Yes, so I joined OPTAVIA as a client just over 2 years ago and was able to shed over 85 pounds of unhealthy weight. And, some amazing things started happening right away. I decided to join the coaching community early on because people were noticing changes in me, both physically and mentally. And they wanted to join me. They wanted to take this journey with me, which I think was just so awesome. We created our own little community that we all had, common goals to get healthier together. And then I, of course, liked the added bonus of that built-in accountability of being the voice of coaching and sort of leading other people to health. There's that layer of accountability there. And so it's been a great ride. As Amber had said in the previous call, as you work on your own sort of personal development, things start to change and kind of meet you where you are now. And what I've found is that the full offering of OPTAVIA is really speaking to me, especially in some uncertain times like these. Of course, we have our healthy body, shedding that unhealthy weight, giving me energy to keep up with my kids is what it looked like then. And now what it's looking like is being able to say yes to more experiences and memories for my kids and passing that health on to them and making myself stronger to fight things that might come our way. Healthy finances, being able to not stress in times like this. I was able to leave my full-time job in the medical field after 25 years and able to stay home with my kids now and not have to worry when schools are closed down for a pandemic or spring break or a snow closure, which we experienced all three in the same day today. So some of the experiences that I've said yes to, going on to rides in Disney World there with my family, creating those memories. That's me there in a, I forget what it's called, the boat, it's a boat, a dragon boat race. They needed an extra rower and I happened to be standing in the right place at the right time. I would have never jumped on the boat before for so many reasons, but it was a blast and it was such an experience. With that then comes our healthy mind aspect. And when our healthy body and our healthy finances are in check, the healthy mind piece just kind of comes naturally. But now what that's looking like for me is less worry, less stress. As Susan said, our fuelings are manufactured here and they're shipped right to my door. I don't have to go stand in line at the grocery store for several hours to get proper nutrition. And so it's been full circle. It's been amazing. I'm happy to be here and I'm just can't wait to see where this path takes me.
I love it. So fun. You guys, I mean, it's really just that decision to get healthy. I love that. I love that you early on, within a few weeks, were like, hey, I've got a long journey, but it'd be like hiking up a mountain, guys, and someone's struggling, we're here, and you saying, well, let me go figure out what the top looks like and see it. I'll come down and get you. No, none of you would say that. You're all too kind. You'd go, hey, let's go do this together, right? Let's walk this mountain together. We'll figure it out together. And you just brought a whole people with you, right, on the journey. So I love it. Christina spoke to this, what we offer, our full offering. Many of you come in maybe through the healthy body, but it's whatever. I want you to know all of this is available to you. As your body gets healthier, your mind will get healthier. And then as people see that your body and your mind are getting healthier, understanding that helping somebody else through the process increases your accountability. And we have an option for you to explore what it looks like to create healthier finances for you and your family, to create overall optimal health for you. So what are the benefits of becoming an OPTAVIA coach? Reinforce your decision to be healthy. Amen to that. I needed that. That was for sure. I just felt like having the ability to pay it forward and make a difference was huge too. But that extra accountability for me, at least those first few years, as I was just getting my feet under me, was so key to do it with people. It's been so fun and rewarding. And the compensation, yes, it's the currency of goodwill, the paychecks of the heart, but we also can fulfill any financial goals and needs that you may have. So you would be working with a support team, setting your goals, and they can show you the path in order to create that. And then leaving a legacy. I mean, I love the idea that we have a business that we can, that's well down to, our children, an impact I can make long after I'm here. And so to have something where we get to breathe life into other people and that can pass down to future generations, that is, I think, an incredible opportunity. So we have a progressive growth model. We all start as an OPTAVIA coach where we help our friends and we help our family, the people that are noticing, over time, what I know is I want my clients to be most successful. And if I want to increase their ability to have increased accountability because that's in their best interest. So as they're getting healthy and their friends and family start noticing, it's in their best interest to help their friends and family. Plus, did you see the health statistics that's going on in the world? We need a whole heck of a lot more people to help us further this mission to create health for more people. And so a lot of times people want to work with the people they know too, rather than working with someone they don't know. So you're helping your friends and family, we show them, and you become a business coach, and you show them with support of your support team, show them how to help their friends and family. And over time, communities are getting healthy, groups of people are getting healthy, and we have a whole path for business leadership as well. So with that, I wanted to bring on my friend Chandra, and I love her story. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you all, but we talked about optimal health and what people are seeing in this. Some people come through that front door of really wanting to come in as a client, but Chandra's story is a little different, a little unique, because she saw like a different opportunity here for her family. So Chandra, I'd love for you to pop on and kind of share what your journey has been like, where you were, what made you kind of say yes, and where you are today.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Susan. Yeah, like she said, I'm really excited to be here. And I honestly did not come in with a weight loss story. I actually came in because I had a desire to help other people get healthy in their lives. And for myself, I had actually created some pretty good habits, and I just didn't really know how to pass those on to other people or to like really teach them. And so when I got introduced into OPTAVIA, I realized that it was going to give me that platform, the voice that I really needed and the credibility behind it to actually be able to reach out to people that I loved to truly help them make transformation. And so I was all in. And as you see in these pictures here, I'm a mom to 4 beautiful young ladies. And as a mom, it was so important for me to want to model to those young girls that we as women, or for myself, could be a mom and a wife, but also that I wanted to pursue something of my own. And it would give me drivers. I needed a community of people around me that were positive, encouraging, supportive of me, wanted to see me reach goals and stuff. And so I have been able to model to my daughters that, like, I get to chase you. I get to be here with you most of the time and follow you around and love on you and support you. But at the same time, I get to be supporting other people and watching and helping them make transformation in their life. And that has been a game changer. My daughters are huge cheerleaders of mine. They love to see when my clients are making transformation and just help me set goals and things. So it's just been, that's been a huge blessing to our family and great for me to set that example to my daughters. If you see in this other picture here, we like to travel as a family. And, you know, my husband, he's a full-time firefighter. He works a part-time job. I work a part-time job. And we got to a point where it was like, well, nobody else says he doesn't have any more time to give. So it's going to have to be me that'll have to go work full-time. And I did not want to do that. Like, I didn't want to leave my house 5 days a week. I didn't want to put my kids in full-time daycare. And so I look back and I'm like, I'm so grateful that I took the opportunity to try something different, something out of the norm, and I could build this business for my home, bring us opportunities for my family. Last year, we were able to take our children to Mexico, and we also took 2 additional kids with us that would otherwise never have had the opportunity to ever go out of the country. And my OPTAVIA business funded most of that vacation. And it's just continues to be this huge blessing. And right now, while so many of us are home, I'm home with my kids most every day, and I am able to be around them. And I just continue to be so grateful for the opportunity that it's given and the fact that I get to build a business around the life that I love and these beautiful girls. I get to model to them that it's possible to chase dreams and chase them at the same time too. So thanks for having me, Susan.
Awesome. I love it. I love it because, well, one, I've loved just watching your heart and your passion, and so many people are attracted. Chandra's impacted thousands because what it's like, it wasn't that she had, some of you maybe think, oh, I don't have a weight loss story, or I'm already at a healthy weight, I've got some great tools, but she had tools for other people. She had people in her heart she wanted to help. And maybe that's where you're at. And all she was just lean into that and step in and let those people know she had a system and a structure she could help them. And then had a strong desire to want to like have a different outcome for her family. And so thank you, Chandra, for sharing, because I know the impact that you're making. So some of you are asking, like, how does it work for our coaches? We are a relational model. Guys, people come first, okay? We're people helping people. I mean, our business model is like, I help people win, and we help other people help people win. I mean, it's focused on optimal well-being. And so I love, love, love that at the core of what we get to do. We are all self-employed and independent. You can work full-time or part-time opportunities. We have very low startup costs and operating costs, like we no inventory that we carry. You have a flexible business, so you can truly work from anywhere. I would say for me, that was like so exciting to be like, you mean I could do my same business in my office here in Portland, Oregon, as I could on a beach in Hawaii, as I could in Europe. I mean, right now I know I'm not traveling, but to me, like just knowing I could have that freedom, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. That is how I want to experience life. And there's no quotas or monthly purchases required. So there's no minimums of what you need to do and no minimums of how many people you need to support. It's your goals, and you get a support team to help you, show you what it looks like for you to reach your goals that you want to set for yourself. So we provide all the training and support too. So you're not going to have to recreate the wheel. We have a whole system and structure we can plug you into. So the question then becomes, well, what kind of support do I get as a coach? Like, how does this all work? Like, I'm excited, I'm home, I've got some time. We have a whole OPTAVIA Learning Center, a very comprehensive training system. You will learn as you earn. So it's not that you have to go know everything, because maybe you just started program today, or maybe you haven't even experienced the 4 components of our program yet. You know what? You are the best place to just say yes, because we will show you. We are very, very much where we link arms with you, and your support team is going to do stuff for you, then with you, and then watch you do it. And we have a very solid way that we transfer skill sets. And so the way you learn is we work with real people. We get in the trenches with you. You're going to work with your business coach and work with the whole mentorship team. We're going to employ team coaching, which is very unique and different, which is what I love most about what we do. So you're going to just apprentice as you go. It's like job shadowing. So we don't expect you to know, because we're such a unique business model, for you to know how to do this, or for you to know how our model all works. We are going to show you in real time with real people. It's pretty beautiful. You get to work at your own pace. Okay. We have a path, we have a system, we have a structure, but the pace at which you want to go is fully up to you. And there's optional local, regional, national wellness and training events that we offer to you. And we promote those. Your support team will know, and we encourage you to plug in, because our community is pretty darn stellar. So with that, I have a really cutie patootie couple to tie us up for the evening. 2 of my favorite people live in Houston, Texas. I got my Texas cities wrong earlier. And Prynne and Marcus Cole have been, partnered up here over the last 3 years, wanting to help people. I really wanted them to share their story. And, Marcus is coming in just flew in today. I don't mean to steal your thunder, Marcus, but he's a pilot, and he's had some really interesting experiences just in the last couple of days. I was excited for him just to kind of share, what this has done for their family, why they chose it, but what it's done for their family even today. So Prynne, Marcus, why don't you guys pop up? I think Prynne, you're going to kick us off, right, Prynne?
Yeah, thanks, Susan, for having us share on tonight's call. This is really exciting. I know we don't have a lot of time, but I do have to say that I showered and I washed my hair and I did the whole 9 to meet everyone at this virtual meeting tonight. So, OPTAVIA, what it means to me is it gave me my life back. If I'm real, I'm honestly a health coach by accident. I was seeking was trying to avoid blood pressure medicine just weeks before my 40th birthday. You know, I was sporting my pregnancy weight. I wasn't pregnant. Doctor said blood pressure medicine. I said, maybe not. And started program. And 1 week in, the scale did go down, but that's not what got my attention. The scale going down is not what got my attention. What got my attention was how I felt. I had been unconscious for years. I wasn't showing up for my husband. I wasn't showing up for my children. And, you know, I just was missing out on life. You saw my body, but you really didn't see me. And after a week on program, I felt different. I had energy. I was showing up for my children. And hopefully we're all adults here on this call. I started honeymooning with my husband, and like that is just, you know, like that's a gift in itself. And so I knew I couldn't keep this news to myself. After having our third child, I did decide to stay home. Like you, Susan, I did practice dental hygiene, and having a third child just changed the dynamic of my family. And so by me saying yes to my health, and then realizing I wanted to pay it forward and share it with other people, I then began to generate an income, which has been significant for our family. It's vacations, it's shelter in place, and now I just have a passion for not only helping others to get healthy, become healthy, but to also provide that missing piece, whether it's an income or just to be connected with people socially. And that's what I have for you. Thank you.
Well, that's my beautiful wife. She got her time there, and she took most of mine. But that's okay. So as Susan said, I'm a commercial airline pilot. I just got in today from a trip, and guys, it's the fear and the panic is real out there, even amongst professional guys I fly with. And what OPTAVIA has given us as coaches is time freedom. It's given us a secondary income. So when the world is panicking and we have people that don't know where their next check's going to come from, people are being laid off. I'm staying in hotels where the restaurants are closing down. Crew members are not knowing where they're getting their meals from. And as OPTAVIA coaches, and the business we're building, we're able to supplement our income. We're able to have healthy fuelings on the road. I travel with it. It's been great being able to lose 40 pounds, keep it off while traveling, being in hotels, being in airports. And it's not going through lines in the stores. When all this hit, people are lined up in stores trying to, because of the fear. And we just have a piece about us. And a lot of that comes from being out to be a coach, helping others, having that new mindset, that healthy mindset with our families and building health and working towards optimal health every day. So it's like my wife said, it's brought us closer together as a family. And I have energy now to play with my kids when I get back from a long trip. And one of our goals that it's helped us start achieving is me being home more for my family and for my kids. So you ask any pilot, and they love flying, and I love flying. I'll probably never give up flying, but I love being with my family even more. And OPTAVIA has helped me do that and regain my health and continue towards that goal. So thanks, Susan, for having us on, and we love it.
Are they not the cutest, right? Like, and let me just tell you, we were in Houston in January, and like all their kids, like that little Miles, that little boy right there, he's like a doll face. Like I was gonna take him home in my suitcase. So, and he wanted to come in my suitcase, believe it or not. But anyways, we adore you guys. You guys, here's the thing: is like right now, like you're hearing like people just making a decision of like what's possible for their life, and it's not just for your life; it's for the people in your life. you know? So we have to get out of our own way, maybe do something that's uncomfortable, something new, to share this with the people that are around us. And I just want to encourage you is like, what decision are you going to make today? One, for yourself. Where do you need to plug in? Maybe in one of those components. Has it been a while since you called your coach? Maybe you need to go to your, into your community page. You're on tonight. So that's a brownie point. And, or maybe like you just get back on track with your nutritional programming. Like where do you need to step in, lean in. And then where do you need to explore what it looks like to help other people through this process? People need us more than ever right now. Like, we can be the light. We will get to the other side of this. And so I'm so thankful you guys all came in tonight to join us for these last 30 minutes. I encourage you to explore like what this may look like for you, your family, your future, how it can fit in to furthering the OPTAVIA mission, lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. Help the world as we've expanded to Hong Kong, Singapore, places that really need us right now. Create overall health and well-being. So with that, I just want to say thank you all for joining us, and just want to wish you guys all a wonderful evening.
This audio may have contained the personal testimonials of some independent OPTAVIA coaches or clients of OPTAVIA. The results relayed in these messages are based on the unique experiences of the participants, and we cannot guarantee like or similar outcomes. While you may be inspired by these accounts, please note that any stories of success have not been verified, and your individual path to optimal health will vary. As always, it is our recommendation that you consult with a healthcare provider before starting a weight loss program. In addition, this audio may have contained income or earnings representations of some independent OPTAVIA coaches. OPTAVIA makes no guarantee of financial success. Success with OPTAVIA results from successful sales efforts, which requires hard work, diligence, skill, persistence, competence, and leadership. Please see the OPTAVIA income disclosure statement for statistics on actual earnings of coaches under the U.S. compensation plan, which differs from the international compensation plan. Yours in health, the OPTAVIA team.